Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the host of them. And on the seventh day Yahweh finished his work that he had done, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had done. So Yahweh blessed the seventh day and made it holy, because on it Yahweh rested from all his work that he had done in creation. Genesis 2, verses 1 through 3. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days you shall labor and do all your work, but the seventh day is a Sabbath to Yahweh your Elohim. On it you shall not do any work, you or your son or your daughter, your male servant or your female servant, or your livestock, or the sojourner who is within your gates. For in 6 days Yahweh made heaven and earth, the sea and all that is in them, and rested on the seventh day. Therefore Yahweh blessed the Sabbath day and made it holy. Exodus 20, verses 8 through 11. You are to speak to the people of Israel and say, Above all you keep my Sabbaths, for this is a sign between me and you throughout your generations, that you may know that I, Yahweh, sanctify you. You shall keep the Sabbath, because it is holy for you. Everyone who profanes it shall be put to death. Whoever does any work on it, that soul shall be cut off from among his people. 6 days shall work be done, but the seventh day is a Sabbath of solemn rest to Yahweh. Whoever does any work on the Sabbath day shall be put to death. Therefore the people of Israel shall keep the Sabbath, observing the Sabbath throughout their generations, as a covenant forever. It is a sign forever between me and the people of Israel that in 6 days Yahweh made heaven and earth, and on the seventh day he rested and was refreshed. Exodus 31, verses 13 through 17. If you turn back your foot from the Sabbath, from doing your pleasure on my holy day, and call the Sabbath a delight, and the holy day of Yahweh honorable, if you honor it, not going your own ways, or seeking your own pleasure, or talking idly, then you will take delight in Yahweh, and I will make you ride on the heights of the earth. I will feed you with the heritage of Jacob your father, for the mouth of Yahweh has spoken. Isaiah 58, verses 13 through 14. Now he was teaching in one of the synagogues on the Sabbath, and behold, there was a woman who had a disabling spirit for 18 years. She was bent over and could not fully straighten herself. When Yeshua saw her, he called her over and said to her, Woman, you are freed from your disability. And he laid his hands on her, and immediately she was made straight, and she glorified Yahweh. But the ruler of the synagogue, indignant because Yeshua had healed on the Sabbath, said to the people, There are 6 days in which work ought to be done. Come on those days and be healed, and not on the Sabbath day. Then Yeshua answered him, You hypocrites! Does not each of you on the Sabbath untie his ox or his donkey from the manger and lead it away to water it? And ought not this woman, a daughter of Abraham, whom Satan has bound for 18 years, be loosed from this bond on the Sabbath day? As he said these things, all his adversaries were put to shame, and all the people rejoiced at the glorious things that were done by him. Luke 13, verses 10 through 17. The true Sabbath from Friday sunset to Saturday sunset has been a gift to us from the beginning of creation. In the beginning, after Yahweh spent 6 days creating the heavens and the earth, he rested on the seventh day, and is a living example of the importance of rest. Life is exhausting. Every day we're pulled in so many different directions, and we're just trying to stay afloat, trying to keep up with everything. The Sabbath day reminds us that we are not robots. We can't keep working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We need time to rest, to stop working, or else we'll get burnt out. But the Sabbath isn't about resting and becoming renewed physically. It's about becoming renewed spiritually. In a world full of distractions and lies and deceptions, it can be very easy to be led astray and to forget what it is that Yahweh teaches. Having one day to put aside the world, to sit and to focus on being renewed in Yahweh's word, to fellowship with fellow believers, it reminds us of what is most important in this life, obeying Yahweh. When we take the time to reflect on Him, when we take time to delight in Him, we grow stronger in our faith. That is why the Sabbath is so important.